It's Thursday, September 24th, as we are set for another GMC White Division matchup. It's the New Brunswick Zebras taking on the visiting Perth Amboy Panthers, the first game of the fall, with the temperature still around 80 degrees, expected to drop to the late 60s later on tonight. Starting off with the Perth Amboy Panthers, coached by Steve Rubin, they come into the match with a 3-2-1 overall record, recently tying Sayreville with a score of 1-1. Henry Zuniga had their lone goal. For New Brunswick, they lead the White Division at a perfect 6-0, undefeated record. Coached by Rafael Castillo, they come into the game with a win against Woodbridge by a score of 7-2. Scoring for them were Kevin Canseco, Raul Galindo, Kelvin Ortiz, Adam Sarmiento, and with a hat-trick, Kevin Sanchez, who leads the GMC White Division in goal scoring with 18. Hello everyone, my name is Steven Roca and I'll be bringing you today's game. And we are live! Getting us underway will be Perth Amboy. It's already stolen by New Brunswick. Now out onto the far sideline over midfield. Here comes Pena with it and not able to hold on to it. Moyano forces him to kick it out of bounds. Here's Torres, far sideline, tries to send it over into the middle. Calderon now to Medina. Coming with it, near sideline, here's Solano. Trying to come away with it, here's Zarate. Zarate still has it, coming inside the middle, tries to cross it, and it's kicked out of bounds by 19 Vivar. So far, New Brunswick getting a good push in the beginning of this game, and Vivar was there to stop an early goal within about the first minute of play. And now we'll see Galindo setting up to take the first corner kick of the game. Galindo scoring within 4 minutes against the Barons in their game 2 days ago. Here's the cross, and it's scooped up by Cesar Vargas. Now setting his team upfield. Nearly goes out of the box with the ball. Here's the boot near the semicircle. Camargo guarded tightly. Now in the backfield, Santos has to chase it down. Still working on the far sideline. And with a push from behind, Cabrera earns the Zebras a free kick. Coming into the game, the Zebras are perfect, undefeated 6-0. Most recently being the Woodbridge Barons, 7-2. Here's the header. Still trying to win it, still bouncing around in the center circle. Here they come. Here's Medina, trying to get it down. Far sideline goes off Cabrera, and here will be the throw-in. Trying to keep it in play, and the referee will signal that it was kicked out of bounds. Working far sideline, no possession. Here comes Guzman. Zarate almost gets it. Here's Sarmiento in the middle. Trying to send Guzman on to no avail. Here comes Zuniga. Zuniga's guarded by Sarmiento. Comes Santos, who boots it away downfield, and it'll roll out of bounds for a goal kick, which will be taken by Inestrosa. And now Inestrosa having the first goal kick for the Zebras. Perth Amboy looked like Santos was just trying to send it upfield, trying to get some positioning. Here's Solano on the near sideline, guarded by Camargo. And here comes Zuniga, who steals it away. On the right wing, tries to send it in. Too far out right of the goal. Now here comes Cruzeta. I'm sorry. Here comes Santos once again. Let's see if he lays it off to Solano one more time. Sending it up midfield. Comes 12. Booting it away downfield. And over to Vargas. Vargas gets it on the 6-yard line. And that almost sends Zarate, one of the captains, onto it. Zuniga almost getting it. Still fighting for it with Solano. Is it into the center? He's coming. Coming. Shot by Torres. Shot. And it's a goal by Moyano. And Perth Amboy's on the board in the 5th minute of play. Moyano was there for the finish after Torres got it deflected off one of the defenders from New Brunswick, and now Perth Amboy's up 1-0. Something we haven't seen all season being done against New Brunswick, and now just in the 5th minute of play, now New Brunswick in unfamiliar territory. Let's see how they respond. Sending it up center over the midfield. Here's Zarate to Galindo. Galindo trying to send his man up forward. Here's the shoulder. Here's Guzman. Nearly heads it away, and it's a big bang up. And Vargas is down. And before Sarmiento gets a shot up, we're going to have to check on Cesar Vargas, who came crashing down against Guzman. Vargas getting his legs taken out underneath him. With the fantastic hustle. And we'll take a quick break. And now being forced to come out of the play will be Vargas. After that bang up with Guzman, and now we'll see the replacement goalie. Looks to be Barranco. As the play is still being discussed, it looks like it will be the Zebra's ball. As the Captain Sarmiento is talking to the referee. It's a drop kick. Ball comes flying out into the stands. Here's Solano near sideline. Guzman. Here's Sarmiento. Tries to get it inside. And here's Santos to boot it away. Throwing again for Solano at the mid-half. Header. Trying to send Sarmiento out there. And that'll be a throw-in. And we'll see again another replacement. Vargas coming back in saying that he's ready to go. Felix Rojas was the intended recipient from Solano. And ball's back in play. Here's Torres. Torres. Go to Medina. Here's Torres again, now on the right sideline. Here's Moyano. And sent out of bounds by Reyes. There's a throw in. Zuniga over to Torres. Trying to go back for the give and go. Now bouncing up in the air. Zarate has to find Pena. Pena sends it over to the far sideline. Cabrera trying to send Guzman. And it's out of reach, and it'll be a throw in for the Panthers. Dina, ticked up by Rojas. Santos, here's Zarate. And gonna call a foul from Santos with the high kick. Hitting Zarate now. It'll be a free kick. About 25 yards out for the Zebras. Jump on. Now here's Rojas and Zarate. He's got a big wall in front of him of 6 defenders. Here's the kick by Zarate, and it sails over the crossbar for a goal kick, and now it'll be taken by Calderon of the Perth Amboy Panthers. Do you want to join on, or you want to? Say you want to watch? Yeah, there was a goal already. Yeah. 1-0. Perth Amboy, red. Moyano with the header. Here's Ventura on the far sideline, trying to send it up to Camargo. Camargo, and it gets booted out of bounds on the far sideline at the center half. Here's a throw in into the center. Headed out by Reyes. Trying to come down with it. Here's Torres. And draping all over him was Galindo. And now Perth Amboy will get their own free kick. Galindo also wearing the captain's armband at times. There's a shot, grounder, way down low, but Inestrosa was there to pick it up. Good attempt by Perth Amboy, and Inestrosa was all over that one. There's the punt to the midfield. Zarate gets ahead to it. Here's Moyano going over to the back line. There's another header. Moyano almost intercepts it. Now here's Torres. Torres trying to cut back, loses it. Here comes Medina, challenged by Sarmiento. Sarmiento trying to send it up again, blocked by Santos. Here's Sarmiento. Now Medina gets a shove to play on. Not able to hold on to it. He tries to lay it off to Camargo. Now here's Sarmiento. And again, Zuniga forcing it out of bounds. Now here's Solano with the throw-in. Mid-half. Going past his man. Here's Calderon who boots it up into the air. Not an accurate kick. And now here's Solano again. He finds Zarate. Zarate going past Torres. Trying to switch fields. Intercepted by Ventura. Still battling for it. And it'll go out on the far sideline in Perth Amboy territory. There's a high kick. Rojas kicks it off of Ventura. Here's a header by Moyano. Now Torres kicks it way up. Sarmiento sends it center. Still in dangerous territory, trying to win it. Here's Ventura. And they call a handball on him. Looked like they were going to let that one play on. And it's a quick kick by the Zebras. Rojas finds it over midfield, trying to send his man. Here's Guzman. And it'll be kicked out by Calderon, who's all over that one, playing him like a glove in the center. Solano, quick juke, defended by Zuniga, tries to cut back. Now Zarate, guarded by Medina. And there was too much pressure by Medina. The referee stops the play. And now on the near sideline, working outside the width of the box, here's Solano, who will take the free kick. He's got a two-man wall in front of him. Here's the cross. Here's Zarate! And Zarate able to head it in, and he ties it up at 1-1. We have ourselves a ball game. It was a cross by Solano. A miraculously beautiful cross over to Zarate, who got a head to it. Well done on the right side of the box, and now it's 1-1. Solano was standing about 20 yards out, had a two-man wall about 5 yards in front of him, able to avoid that, and found Zarate for a beautiful header on the right side. Here comes Santos at the midfield, near sideline. Tries to find Zuniga, kicked up by Solano. Here's Galindo with it. Galindo. Again, now here's another run. Zarate and Calderon's all over there. Calderon, the center back for the Panthers, making sure he does a good job on defense. Good cut by Solano. Trying to find help. Here's Sarmiento. And Santos kicking it off Solano. Off his face, it'll go out. And now he's pinned back into the corner. Zuniga gets ahead to it. Now Medina. Kick by Rojas. Medina again. Here's Torres. Torres taking his time. Finds Medina. Now Got a good pass to him, and it goes out by Rojas, hitting the back of Medina's leg. And still on, and Perth Amboy will maintain possession on the near sideline. Here's the header. Now in the center, here's Galindo. Galindo sends a through ball. Good defense. Here's Galindo again. Not giving up on the play. Again, Calderon. The wall for Perth Amboy. And there's a quick tug by Galindo from behind, grabbing his jersey. And the referee didn't like that one. And Galindo is going to receive a yellow card from the referee for that one. Not sure if that was yellow card worthy, but the referee is trying to keep this game under control, as these are two of the best teams playing in the GMC White Division. Here's the boot by Calderon. Into the center, it's going. And picked up by Inestrosa. Almost got ahead to it was Moyano. Over the center, Zarate. Again, here's Calderon with aggression. And Cabrera lays it off to Santos. Trying to send it up. Guzman lays it off for Zarate. Sending it into the center, and it's a good slide by Vargas. Pena lets it go over him, and it's kicked out by Perth Amboy. We'll see a throw in by the Zebras. In this game, the speed has picked up and become intense. Out in the center, can't get it. Vargas able to stop that one again. It's a shot attempt by Galindo. Now switching fields. Zuniga sending it into the center. Out by Reyes. Here's Rojas. Zarate. Calderon. And Moyano's working way back in there for Perth Amboy. And challenge, Cabrera picking up the foul. Free kick for the Panthers. And already we see some good crisp passing on both sides and some good defense. Challenging every single attempt. Here's the cross inside and too far out to the right for Zuniga. Not able to get a foot to it. But another great kick by Calderon, who has the strong boot for the Panthers. Over the center, there's Camargo to nobody. Off the shoulder of Canseco. Here's Pena. Now again Rojas. Going over midfield. He'll send Pena. And there was a grab there. No call on that one. Trying to switch fields. Zarate. Trying to find Pena. Medina gets to it. Here's Sarmiento. Sarmiento trying to send Galindo, and he'll be called in an offside position. And New Brunswick trying to work in their second goal of the match. Not comfortable staying tied with any of their opponents. Here's the cross out wide to the near sideline. Zebra half. And now pinned back into his corner will be Solano. As we'll see Martinez coming into the game, the center midfielder for New Brunswick. Coming out will be Rojas. And we'll see Sanchez coming onto the pitch, the leading goal scorer with 18, leading the GMC White Division. And with these two now coming into the game, you can imagine they'll start racking up some goals. There's Santos. Tries to lay it off. Here comes Garcia. Martinez fighting with Garcia. And Garcia commits the foul on Martinez. So he'll line up for the kick. Sending upfield. Here's Sanchez. Headed up by Vivar. Still on him. Calderon kicks it up. There's Martinez. Intercepts it. Now here's Canseco. Martinez once again. Zarate in the center. Tries a shot. And it's just far left of the goalpost. And already we see Martinez setting up shots for his teammates, and Zarate almost got his second one of the day. Good look on goal. Now see Derlin Santos with the kick. Zarate intercepts it. Here's Medina. Send up to Moyano. Torres has time with it. Deflected by Martinez, still with it. Torres tries to lace it off to Zuniga. Kicking it upfield is Reyes. Zarate working hard for it. Sarmiento gets a touch to it. Canseco, sorry. And then Estrosa picks it up. Dangerous bounce on this ground territory. Moyano trying to cross it, and Peña's all over it. Pressuring him tightly. Going out of bounds off of Peña. Moyano will throw it in. And they'll say that he either crossed the line or picked up one of his feet with the throw in. Martinez way up into the air. Calderon challenging Sanchez. And they're going to call a foul on Sanchez. And there's a lot of trash talking going on in this one. The referee is not having any of that. There's a kick by Calderon. Goes all the way over to the goalie. Calderon just showing a little bit of his strength in this one. Medina over to Camargo. Solano able to get it back. Now into the middle. He's going to send Zarate. Coming up. Here comes Ortiz. And it's taken away by Zuniga cleanly. Sending it up. And it just goes out of bounds. Finding Martinez in the center. Good defense by Zuniga. Here comes Torres. Medina. Ortiz able to get it from behind. Now Sarmiento has it. Peña back to Sarmiento. Crossing over midfield. Sarmiento still with it. Trying to send his man up. Is he onside? Oh, and it's a great save by Cesar Vargas. Cesar Vargas with the slide tackle. You can see why he wanted to come back into this game. Martinez working near sideline, runs past it. Zuniga, now Solano. Torres is behind him. No foul call. Here's a good throw in by Canseco. Zarate trying to cut it back inside. And another foul will be called by Zarate. And Santos got in front of him, cutting him off on the play. Keep the hands in, says the referee. It's Calderon. Headed by Martinez. Martinez doing a great job envisioning where the passes will go. Still trying to get down this sideline. Here's Zuniga. And Zuniga tried to get too many free yards in that one. Referee will back him up. Here's Santos. Back to Zuniga. Kicked out by Ortiz. Santos over to Camargo. Martinez booting it up. Calderon, little crossover, and it goes out of reach for Zuniga. To the center, here's Martinez. Martinez getting pulled from behind by Torres. And Torres gonna get a booking just like Galindo did earlier on. He'll have to come off. Here's Martinez, and Martinez tried to get the play started before the substitute came in. And back into the game will be Ventura, one of the wingmen. Here's the kick. Going over to Sanchez. Sanchez! And Sanchez gets the goal for the Zebras. Beautiful pass by Martinez. And like I said, once these two are into the game, they'll start getting some more goals for their team. A dangerous play over into Vargas's hands. Sanchez played it well, not afraid to get a shot to it. And he's able to boot it away. Good job by the Zebras. And now it's a 2-1 game in favor of the Zebras. Martinez. Martinez with another free kick. Decides to switch fields to Solano. Solano, now Zuniga intercepts it and keeps it in play. Off of Ortiz on the near sideline. Still in Panther territory. Zuniga gets ahead to it, but it'll be kicked up by Reyes. Coming onto it. Here's Sanchez. See, Zarate is waiting for them to send him a through ball. Bouncing around, kicked up by Reyes. Medina gets ahead to it. Solano lets it go. Martinez has great footwork. Now here's the pass onto the far sideline. Peña has to run onto it. And it's out of reach for Sarmiento at midfield.
Come on, Caesar!
Into the center, mid-half. Sarmiento cuts back. Started by Moyano. Moyano gets rid of it. Camargo. Peña trying to chase him down. Coming away with it. Here it is, into the center. No good, kicked out of bounds as Garcia looked to make a run onto it. Here's the cross by Moyano, and Inestrosa able to haul it in. Now here's the push over to Sanchez, guarded by Medina, trying to send Peña, intercepted by Vivar. And now midfield, we'll see a throw in. Sorry, a free kick actually by Martinez. Martinez switching fields, finds Ortiz. High bounce, can't get a good head to it. See Santos coming over for the throw-in. Almost took too many free yards on that one. Going out of bounds off of Ortiz. Challenged by Zuniga. Now here's another one for Santos. Ortiz to Medina. Up in the air. Gets stepped on. Going out of bounds, Solano. Zarate sending it into the middle. Taken by Moyano. Zuniga. Here's Medina. Trying to send it in. Zuniga. Pena. Sanchez. Good header. Trying to send it back into Perth Amboy territory. Going out of bounds, and we'll see a substitution. Coming out of the game will be Sarmiento and Canseco. As we wait to throw in from Solano. Coming back in will be Guzman and Rojas. Almost headed by Zarate. Falling down. Here comes Ortiz on the left wing. And it looked like it was a handball on the left hand of Santos. No call. Solano. Picking it up. Reyes. Headed by Solano. New Brunswick getting that one. Martinez. Switching it over to Santos in the back line. The center back for the Zebras. Still playing around with it. Here's Sanchez, and Sanchez caught offside. Free kick for the Panthers at about the 25-yard line. Here's the boot downfield. Martinez. Kicked up by Guzman. Headed by Calderon, who took the free kick. Martinez. Solano. Upfield. Here's Ortiz. Trying to send Zarate and Sanchez. Here comes Guzman. But Zarate's in the middle. Coming! No good! And Calderon able to clear it. Dangerous play for the Panthers. Pushing up. Perth Amboy nearly getting the ball for a counterattack. Here's Pena. That was another great stop by Vargas in the goalie. In the goal. Here's Rojas. Rojas faking the pass. Going up in there. Tries to get over to Rojas again. Calderon. Carry-ons into the game now. Calderon going off the shoulder of Santos. Rojas has it. Going off Vivar. Rojas guarded by two Panthers. Sanchez on the right sideline trying to blaze down the pitch. Sanchez guarded by Medina. Here's the cross. And it nearly goes over to Zarate, standing wide on the run. And it'll go onto the top of the goal for a goal kick. It was a good try by Sanchez, trying to outrun three defenders from Perth Amboy, one of them being Medina, using his speed coming from the midfield. At midfield, trying to send it over to Camargo. Here's Camargo, tries to let her rip, and it's deflected by one of the Zebra defenders, Santos, the center back. And letting the time run down, he'll wait till Zuniga comes over to him, and now Inestrosa has to get rid of it. Good punt downfield. Moyano. There's a header, and as carry on. Took down Rojas. Martinez will set up for a free kick. Martinez. Calderon. Bouncing around. Pena finds Rojas on the far sideline. Center mid. Martinez. Good fake by Martinez. Now he'll switch sides. Finding it over to Reyes. Zuniga in the coverage. Sending it up to Zarate, who gets a header. Looking for Sanchez. Moyano. Reyes. There's a header. Medina. Zarate. Moyano and Zarate. So lots of juggling going on. Here's Zarate. Sanchez is onside. On the right sideline. Going past Vargas. Tries to cross it in. Ortiz! And the shot goes in from Ortiz. What a beautiful pass by Sanchez to Ortiz. What a goal as the two connect. And now it's a 3-1 game for the Zebras. Zebras going up 3 unanswered goals in this first half after Perth Amboy went up on the scoreboard first. Okay. You coming back?
Let's go, Panthers! Let's go!
Calderon.
First half or second?
Vamos, chicos! ¡Ustedes pueden!
They have another 40-minute half.
Oh, no, it's this half.
It's all the way
You think it's over like in 2 minutes?
It'll be over soon, yeah. I mean, halftime's like 10 or 15 minutes. Yeah. There's a kick up by Reyes. Moyano gets to it. Ortiz. Martinez. Martinez orchestrating the offense. Clipped from behind by Medina. No harm intended. Yeah, come. Over to Sanchez. Sanchez, can he get a touch to it? And Sanchez bangs it in. And Sanchez with the second goal of the match. Sanchez caught it inside the right side of the box. Took a right touch to it, right past Vargas, and finished in the left side of the goal. With 2 quick goals in about 2 or 3 minutes or so. 4-1 for Zebras. And now Perth Amboy is in a hole. Giving it back to Calderon. Here comes Zuniga. Zuniga going over midfield. Just behind Santos. Back to Zuniga. Zuniga trying to lay it off to Santos, who's now working up. Medina to Zuniga. Going out of bounce off of Zuniga. Solano will take the throw in. Medina's on it. Clearing it is Martinez. There's Martinez. Trying to send the through ball upfield. Sanchez looks dangerous with the shots. And it goes to the right side of the goal. It's deflected. It looked like by Moyano or Santos. And now it'll be a corner kick for the Zebras. And the Zebras are starting to click on all cylinders. Perth Amboy trying to establish something, but they have no answer for the Zebras. Here's the cross, beautiful cross, and nearly getting ahead to it. Calderon is able to head it out. Or I'll say Sanchez was the one who got onto it. And now on the season, Sanchez has scored his 20th goal, taking a commanding lead in goal scoring in the GMC White Division and perhaps in all of New Jersey. Calderon, one down by Guzman. Guzman tries to send it over to Sanchez on the right wing from behind. Players falling, no call. Santos looking to clear it. Medina, I'm sorry, that was Peña. Booted downfield. Oh, and Enos Rosa is there to catch it. That was a beautiful kick Sent all the way up to the goalie's block on target. Good catch by Inestrosa. There's Ortiz. Ortiz with the trickery. Lays it off to Solano. Going past Zuniga. 2 men on him. Midfield is Martinez. And he'll reset the offense. Going back to Reyes. Calderon on it. Moyano kicking it up. Coming down with it is Garcia. Over to the midfield. Sanchez in a foot race with Moyano. Sanchez trying to get bumped off his marker. Going past Moyano. Great move. Tries to lay it off inside. Here's Ortiz on the left side of the box. Good fake past Santos. He coming. Moyano gets the clearance. Good kick by Santos. Over to Calderon. Just out of the touch for Zuniga. And it'll be off of Solano, who backpedals to his spot. Santos over to Ortiz now. Headed by Moyano. Calderon taking matters into his own hands. Using some FIFA moves. Tries the shot, deflected off of Santos. Far out to the right. And it gives over to Martinez. Martinez going past Santos with the juke. Lays it off to Zarate. Zarate's wide open. He's coming. He's coming. Goal! And Zarate connects once again with Martinez. And now it's 5-1 for the Zebras. Zarate able to play it beautifully and go slowly and take his time, and now it goes into the right side of the goal for their 5th goal of the game. Perth Amboy not able to find answers for the Zebras with this high-powered offense. Over to Zarate again. Moyano not controlling it very well. There's Garcia. Ortiz. Zarate trying to shot. And that shot goes far right of the goal. Zarate, every shot he's taken so far has been a very good attempt on goal. A clean look. Have to be happy with his choices. There's Camargo. Going over midfield. Zarate intercepts it. Looking for Sanchez. Sanchez into the center. He's coming. Coming. And lays it past Vargas again. And Sanchez with a hat trick in the first half of play. It's 6-1 for the Zebras. And the Perth Amboy Panthers have just broken down. Letting up now 6 unanswered goals. Perth Amboy trying to find some answers, don't know what's going on. It was a good play by Sanchez, able to hold off the defender and ground it again into the back of the goal past Vargas. Moyano. And with that, we conclude the first half of play, 6-1 Zebras. And now we'll wait for the Zebras to get us underway in the second half of play. It is over to 22. It's Torres. Torres trying to chase it down. There's Cabrera. Cabrera giving over to Galindo. Challenge from Zuniga. And sending it back to Cabrera. Trying to deal with it. Over to Cabrera again. Booming it downfield. He has men on side. Here's Zarate. Good block by Vargas. Trying to clear it. Zarate. pressure onto the back line of Perth Amboy already. There's Calderon in the semicircle. Crossing it over midfield. Far sideline. It's Camargo. And Camargo lets it jump out in front of him. It looked like Camargo could have got that one. How about, what do you think of that play, Alex?
It was a really long through pass. His field isn't helping either, so the bounce on the ball does not help.
Certainly not helping them. It looked like he might have misjudged the bounce on that one, which is why it bounced out in front of him. Here's Moyano. Over to Rojas. Rojas trying to send Sanchez again. Kicked out by Santos. Rojas in the midfield. Still in Perth Amboy territory. Coming up is Conseco. Here's Ortiz. Ortiz. And it's a good force out by the goalkeeper, Vargas. And it looks like it'll be a goal kick for the Panthers. So Alex, what do you think is the adjustment that Perth Amboy might have made at halftime, or something that they would have needed to do to come back into this one?
They definitely need to pass a little bit more and keep the ball under control. Because it seems on the turnovers that they're getting beat on.
For counterattacks?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah. Galindo over to Ortiz. Far sideline in the center half. Taken away. Still with the pressure. Here's Sanchez. Sanchez trying to line his shot up in the center. Sanchez with his first shot in the second half. Trying to send something. He already has a hat trick in this one. Here's Zuniga. Zuniga going past defenders. There's Camargo. Camargo's coming. Here's a beautiful cross.
Nice block.
Still in dangerous territory. Still in play. Here's the challenge. 3 defenders on Zuniga going out of bounds. Challenged by Guevara. Here's Torres. Torres trying to send him into a whole wall of zebras. A herd of zebras, I should say. Far sideline trying to send his man up to no avail and be scooped up by Cesar Vargas. Going over midfield, here's Torres. Good fake, guarded by Rojas. And just out of the reach of Zuniga. Zuniga not able to hold on to it. Here's Guevara with the throw-in. Rojas clipped from behind by Torres. No harm intended. Just the two getting their feet tangled up. Ventura sending it back into Zebra territory. Here's Cabrera. Near sideline, Conseco. Conseco. And he'll box out Zuniga. Here's a throw-in to Galindo. Who's able to settle it. Galindo.
Very nice through pass.
Sending up Conseco. Near side corner. And it looks like he might have smacked him in the mouth on that one. Looks like Zuniga was a little shaken up after that. Here's Galindo. And he got clipped from behind by Moyano. No call. The side official was right there to see it. But he'll award the goal kick for the Panthers. Over to midfield. Here's Camargo, the sophomore. Able to get a late game goal against JFK just a week ago. Medina to Moyano. Guarded tightly by Sanchez. Those two get tangled up. And they'll award the free kick off of a Sanchez foul. Kick upfield. Went right past Medina, his intended recipient. Now here's Calderon. Far sideline. Santos sending up to Ventura. Trying to send it into the center. Here's Camargo. Camargo, he's coming, and he boots it far wide. Oh, and there's some talking on the field as there's a fight brewing here. And the sophomore losing his cool on the play. Didn't like how he was defended, and now the referee is going to have to break them up. And Harrison Camargo not pleased with the foul, I guess, or the challenge. You can see the frustration is already setting in.
Seems he walks off the field to cool down. This game seems to be getting heated right now.
Yeah, heated.
As Perth Amboy gets frustrated, they can't control the ball and score.
Camargo definitely lost his cool on that one. I have a free kick. Calderon trying to calm his team down, showing the leadership for his team.
Showing the sportsmanship.
I forgot to take pictures here. Here's Calderon with the boots. And it's scooped up again by Enestrosa. That's another good attempt by Calderon. Hold this. Here comes Sanchez. Sanchez. He's coming. And it's a good challenge by Vargas. And it looked like Sanchez might have wanted a foul on that play. As we'll await the corner kick. Kicked up, going over the goal. That's a dangerous touch.
It's very dangerous.
Not the touch that he wanted, I'm sure. But nonetheless, they avoid a goal on that attempt, and now we'll see the captain, one of the captains, Galindo. Galindo has a special celebration that he uses when he scores. Here's the cross, headed by Sanchez, and it's a miraculous pass from Galindo to Sanchez. Sanchez now with 4 in the game, and it's 7-1 for New Brunswick.
How do you think the morale is for Perth Amboy right now?
I think Perth Amboy is going to have to try to climb back into this one, but it's not looking good for them so far as the Zebras keep piling it on them. You can just see the chemistry on this team for the Zebras. Medina going over to Torres. Medina challenged by Rojas. There's Sanchez. Now Galindo. Galindo sending it back to Guevara. Canseco doesn't get a good touch to it. Takes down Zuniga from behind. Award the free kick on the near sideline. About 10 yards away from the midfield. As Torres will set up with it. Here's the cross. Headed out. Here's Guevara chasing it down. Covered by Zuniga. Cover. Tries to send it up to Osorio. Guevara giving it over to Zarate. Goes between 3 defenders. Over to the midfield, Calderon. Galindo. Gonna break free. Livad. And taking a bounce off Osorio on the near sideline. Here's the throw-in from Galindo. Now Sanchez near sideline. Guarded by 3 defenders. In the corner. Trying to work some magic. Vivar is able to clear. Guevara comes back up with it. Galindo.
Vamos, vamos,
Still
chicos.
no one's possession. And now Canseco will throw it in. Canseco to Zarate. No good.
Antes.
Still bouncing around. Here's the center half. Canseco trying to send Galindo. There's a throw in to Zarate. Zarate crosses it. The back line is there of Perth Amboy. Torres keeps it in. Galindo into the center. Lays it off to Rojas. Switching fields.
Opens up the field.
And Reyes will send it back to Inestrosa.
They're regrouping.
Vamos, Pinto, vamos.
Simply Brunswick has the passing down.
I've seen a lot of passes so far in this play.
They're very
Perth Amboy,
controlled.
just not able to even get a touch on him. Trying to push it forward. Now it's intercepted by Torres. Zuniga, left sideline. Guevara chases him down. And it went off of Zuniga, but they're going to give the ball back to Perth Amboy. Pushed from behind by Zarate. And Torres will get the free kick. It'll be a direct free kick. As we await the midfielder, Torres tries to send it up. Here's the cross. Headed up by Calderon, and it'll be snarled in by Inestrosa. Now here's the breakaway. Sanchez trying to start something. Going out of bounds. Far sideline. Here's the throw in. As Reyes will come up for it. Center back for the Zebras. Intended for Zarate. Now he'll try to chase down Santos. Stealing it. Going out of bounds off Santos. It'll be a corner kick. And we'll see Galindo come in for it. But like I was saying, Galindo has this celebration where he runs into the corner flag and falls down on his back. That's his celebration. The most unique one I've seen in the GMC so far. There's the cross. Sanchez gets ahead to it again. Dangerous territory. Trying to slam it in is Rojas. And again, looking good with another connection from Galindo to Sanchez. What do you think about that cross, Alex?
Very nice. Seems to have a set plays for the corners, and they seem to be working.
Now, this is a team that usually they don't have too much height on their team, but they do have passing and speed. Here's a cross again, headed out by Moyano. Who got ahead to it.
Throwing.
Moyano, one of the taller players, has now been forced to play in the defense in this game. He usually likes to play upfield, but they need the help on the back line. Still in dangerous territory, shot in, and it's cleared. Sanchez with another fast kick. Galindo on the far sideline. Working in the corner, guarded by Santos. Crosses it into the center. Play will go on after going down. Rojas boots it way over the crossbar for a goal kick. And it'll be taken by center back Calderon for the Panthers. Quick goal kick over to Vivar on the knee sideline. Without their center half. Calderon chased down by Zarate, gives it over to Galindo. Now switching fields, Moyano. Sorry, that's Santos again. Looking for Zuniga in the center. Rojas trying to get to Zarate, going off the shoulder of Vivar. And now, this is dangerous for Vargas, and he'll kick it back into the goal. Goalie box to scoop it up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
And they're going to call an early foul on Cabrera.
I think there was a little bit of pushing.
Maybe the Referee just starting to award free kicks for Perth Amboy now. It is a 7-1 game. Oh, and there's a shot from Galindo. And that one almost went uncalled. But Galindo showing the backbone for his team. Deflected by the wall of the Zebras. And now here's a counterattack. Sanchez trying to outrun Santos on the far sideline. Trying to send Galindo into the center. Here's Galindo. Deflected out. Zuniga able to find it. Here's a good send over to Torres. Here's the knee by Enestrosa, and kicking it up again is Rojas. Perth Amboy starting to look alive now. Rojas intercepted it again. A back pull, nice. Curling ball. And Zuniga, guarded by Guevara, Canseco. Over Cabrera. Putting it up is Rojas. There's Moyano. Moyano tracked down again by Rojas. Here's Calderon to Zuniga. Torres finds a man on the left wing. Trying to give it back. Osorio, don't play it on. Torres wanting the free call. Zuniga slow to get up. And now here comes Rojas, who will send Zarate on the wild goose chase. Zarate trying to go over Medina. Osorio over to Calderon, into the center, intercepted. Here's Sanchez trying to juggle it in. Here's a shot, a bit weak, and it'll roll into the hands of Vargas. Here's Santos. Going over to Moyano. Far sideline. Here's Moyano trying to fight for it. And number 13 is able to hold him off. Santos. Far sideline, center half. Trying to get it over to Torres. And here comes Rojas again. Working with it. Here's a through ball. Left wing. Here's Sanchez. Sanchez to Zarate, and Zarate almost connected for his hat trick of the game.
Got some substitutions here.
And now we'll see some substitutions. Coming into this game, Martinez, the center midfielder, will come back into the game. Rojas looking to take a breather, as well as Zuniga. And I think also probably see Sarmiento coming back into this one, as well as Guzman. Sending it up to Torres. Guevara booting it down to Zarate. Zarate not able to get a foot to it. Kicked by Calderon, intercepted by Martinez in the center. Over to Sarmiento. He finds 4 defenders on him. Taken away. Here's Cabrera. Martinez kicking it into the back line. Number 13 again with it. Here's Reyes. Sending it up. Far sideline. Played by Figueroa. And he'll be shoved to the floor. Santos picking up a free kick for the Panthers. Who's 13? Ortiz, another Ortiz. Kick. Going past. Oh, that's a dangerous ball. Guevara is going to have to chase it down. And it'll go out of bounds just for a throw-in. the near corner. Now working in the near corner, deep in Zebra territory. Sarmiento challenging Garcia. Garcia still trying to get. Here's Cabrera who comes away with it. Dribbling on the sideline. Going off of Rosario. Here's Sarmiento. Here's Zarate. Trying to find Guzman. Guzman gets a foot to it. And it's kicked out. Good defense by number 4 on the Panthers. But that was Cruzeta who is now into the game. But on the kick, I went past the touch line, and now it'll be a goal kick. I mean, sorry, a corner kick for the Zebras. It's a cross way up into the air. Sarmiento trying to cross it in. Garcia looking to clear. Here's Martinez who finds it. Fakes the shot! Golazo! Martinez sending it in from the 18-yard line on a blast. That was a rocket that just blasted off into the upper 90s. And it looks like Martinez is thoroughly enjoying that one. 8-1 Zebras. Was that a golazo?
It was a very nice goal. They're taking the shots and they're getting rewarded for it.
Just when you see Martinez come right back into the game, he responds with a goal of his own. Now this is a very commanding lead. I don't think Perth Amboy can get back into this one. 8 unanswered. Martinez. And now Vivar steals it away. Medina in the center, going up to Garcia. Here's Osorio. Osorio trying to switch fields. Here's Figueroa who gets a touch to it in the box. And Sarmiento's not able to get a foot to it. We'll see a quick throw in by Torres. Vivar. Calderon. The back line is pushed up very far for Perth Amboy. Have to be careful here as Calderon plays around with it. Martinez comes in. Oh, from the back is Moyano hurting the back of Zarate. No call there. Zarate looks like shaken up on the play. Sarmiento. Here's Sarmiento with a shove from behind from Rosario. Okay, do this real quick. And there's a foul on the play as Sanchez is taken down by Figueroa. Okay, what you want to do? Yeah. Far sideline, Santos. Stolen away. Here come the Zebras. Calderon sending it up way into the air. On his back, Martinez. Coming up is Reyes. Reyes getting past defenders. Sanchez able to come away with it. And a go out of bounds for a throw in. Still bouncing around. Martinez comes down with it. Here's Guevara. Guevara working with it. Lays it off to the right. Sarmiento cuts it back. Guzman strikes it. And Vargas gets a touch to it. And that'll be another corner kick for the Zebras. And now coming all the way over to this side is Reyes.
Your tongue's a foreign thing.
Bouncing around off the head. Calderon trying to get ahead to it. Here's Sarmiento. Sarmiento trying to strike it. Here's a shot by Zarate. And it's a good stop by Vargas. Vargas leaping out like a fish swimming upstream. Vargas getting the hand to it. Spreading out. Now we'll see Martinez taking the corner kick. Here's the cross. Headed up by Calderon. Guevara tries to head it in. Now sending it up. Here's the Panthers as the two teammates run into each other. Medina trying to track it down. And Cabrera will send it to the back line. To the other Ortiz. Guevara challenged by Torres. Keeping it in Sarmiento. Near sideline. Guevara gets ahead to it. Challenged by Medina. Medina able to stop the flow. Sending it up off of Medina. Comes back to him at midfield. Trip by Sarmiento. No call. Here's Moyano. Moyano. Stop by Sarmiento. You can tell Moyano is not happy. And he's going to get a booking. And he'll have to come out for a play. The frustration has certainly set in for the Panthers as the Zebras are having their way with them. Usually in the wild, Panthers are the ones attacking the Zebras, but in this case we have some killer Zebras. We'll wait as Santos has come in. No wall in front of him. We know how dangerous he can be. Here's the cross inside. It almost gets ahead to it. And Zarate is on the other end of that one. And now Zarate picks up his own hat trick. Beautiful crossing. You can tell Zarate, his back is hurting him after that challenge from Moyano earlier on. But again, Martinez, off of a free kick, able to connect with Zarate once again.
Would you call this game one-sided?
Yes. To say the least, one-sided, yes. Now challenged. Here comes Sarmiento, and it'll go off of Osorio.
Seeing the Panthers have, looks like they just picked up out of nowhere.
Still not trying to,
They're
not giving up.
They're not tapping out.
9-1 Zebras. They were able to score early on with a Moyano header. But then once Martinez and Sanchez came into the game, it was a different story. As they started racking up a fury of goals. Now with the score of 9-1, it's certainly out of hand. It was a challenging one early on. With good competition.
Do you think we'll see double digits today on the scoreboard?
It's possible. Still have some time left in this one. Not too much though, as the clock's winding down. There's Calderon. Santos. They want a handball. And not playing to the whistle, and now they're arguing with each other. There they are, sending it upfield. Guzman able to get a hold on it. And it'll be a foul committed by Guzman on Vivar. And it's a free kick awarded to the Panthers. Comes Medina. To Calderon. Over to Sanchez. Sanchez. Challenged hard by Vivar on the near sideline. As we'll see another substitution coming into the game, Zarate, captain on the team, taking a seat. And now in is Canseco once again. Ortiz over to Reyes. Ortiz sending it up to Sarmiento, out of reach. Coming down with it is Sanchez. Stopped by the wall of Panthers. Now going over into the back line. Ortiz will control it. Reyes. Pressured by Santos. Good box out from him. Here's Santos. And it's a almost dangerous slide tackle by Reyes. Still clean, got the ball, not the man. Trying to send it up. Here's Sanchez. Sanchez! It's deflected. And then there's Guzman, who's at the other end of it. And Guzman gets them into the double digits. But it is waved off. Not sure what the referees are calling on this one. Unless that was the end of the game.
Seems like the game is over.
I'm gonna count that one anyway. Sanchez ricocheted, the shot ricocheted off of Sanchez. Sanchez's shot and over to Guzman.
Seems like they ended this game a little early.
Your final score, 10-1 Zebras. Okay, now I'm joined here with Zebras forward Sanchez and head coach Castillo. So, Coach Castillo, going into today's game, you guys were 6-0. Now you're 7-0. How does your team feel after the first round of the GMC?
You know, our team feels very, very good right now. I mean, we've been playing very well these first 7 games. So we're on a high right now. But again, you know, I keep telling my guys to maintain their composure, stay calm, stay grounded, because there's another round still left to the season.
Yeah. What did you think of the beginning of this game?
It was, again, slow, sloppy, as usual. We usually start pretty slow the first 15-20 minutes of the game. You know, if you noticed, I didn't have 3 key starters in the game. And that was because of disciplinary issues that they didn't start. But once we put them in, you can see that the game changed.
Okay. It definitely did. We saw that Martinez and Sanchez came in after the Panthers already had their first goal. So for Sanchez, una pregunta para ti. ¿Qué estabas pensando cuando las Panteras tomaron el primer gol?
Pues que teníamos que seguir así. Pues. Yo estaba en la banca, pues yo sabía que al entrar podía cambiar el marcador. Pues somos un equipo, pues ya cuando estamos en la cancha sabemos jugar, tocar y disparar.
¿Y qué crees sobre este equipo?
Pues ellos quisieron descontrolarlo, hacerlo a la manera de ellos, pero nosotros estamos bien entrenados como un equipo para jugar bien cualquier.
Y tuviste 4 goles en este partido y ahora tienes 22 goles, lo más en el GMC White Division. ¿Qué crees sobre esto?
No, pues es algo bien, pues seguimos para adelante pues, con el equipo, entre todos podemos llegar muy lejos.
Yeah. Coach Castillo, did the 2 goals against your team against Woodbridge change the defense at all?
No, it didn't. We stuck to the same game plan. I wasn't here that day, obviously. So I was told, what happened that day. But, the game plan still stays the same. We try to tell our kids, to play strong, play together, communicate. And I think they did that well today because, we didn't let up any more goals after that first one. It's very tricky playing on this field because of all the ruts and the holes that we have here. So, it takes tricky bounces sometimes. But, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse. But, I tell my guys to just, again, maintain their composure, play well, play hard. And, again, they did that today.
Yeah, especially it seemed like from where I was, I couldn't hear anything being said, but it looked like there was some smack talk. I don't know if the Panthers were running their mouths after the first goal, but certainly it looked like you guys wanted to respond to them.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, anytime a team scores on you, you want to respond as quickly as possible, and that's something that I always tell my guys. This is the first time that we've been trailed. Well, we've been trailing in the game actually, and the guys responded pretty well. And it was just a matter of time. We know the type of talent that we have, and the guys definitely responded.
Okay. Anything that stood out in today's game? One final note?
Yeah, I think, the composure. Again, we know that sometimes when we're winning by so many goals, the other team tries to provoke a reaction. And, again, I tell my guys to just keep your heads, stay level-headed, and keep playing the soccer that you know how to play.
Okay. All right, that was head coach Castillo for the New Brunswick Varsity's soccer team, and forward Kevin Sanchez as they play on the turf field this Saturday. Now 7-0 on the season.